the second time since 1957, for the first time since January 5th, 1992, these Detroit Lions are going to win a playoff game.
It is very clear that the Detroit Lions want to add the best possible players to their team and give an opportunity to find competition no matter how far they have to reach to find it. And the Lions did just that, as last night the news broke that Jake Bates was rumored to be headed to Detroit around 7 p.m. That rumor is now completed, and the Lions have inked a deal with Jake Bates today. So what does this mean for the Lions roster? Assuming the Lions don't cut ties with one of their current kickers, Bates will be the third entrant into the competition during training camp this summer, a competition that is currently between UDFA kicker James Turner and veteran kicker Michael Badgley. By all accounts, though, Turner has been winning the competition so far during the offseason, with the rookie having outshined Michael Badgley on multiple occasions during practices held this offseason. Could we see the potential where Badgley, is in fact cut again, and the Lions are once again suiting up a new named kicker to start the season? It is possible. That very well could be the case. However, I'm not as confident that this brief success by Turner may in fact give him the edge, resulting in Lions cutting Badgley so early before camp. I am more in line with the Lions bringing in 3 kickers in for camp and battling all summer before the ultimate 53-man cuts dictate a winner here. Now, Bates has never kicked in the NFL. He's never kicked in an NFL game. I mean, even after having cups of coffee with the Houston Texans and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Bates' overall success rate from his lone UFL season would have ranked him in the bottom 32 of the NFL this season. So he's not a lock to win a competition this summer either. But what I will say is his amount of kicks that he's kicked over 50 yards and over 60 yards far outweighed any kicker in the NFL in 2023. I think that there's something to be said there. We know that Bates' leg, is very strong, and there's no doubt that he's been impressive, and that makes him a very intriguing addition to this team. But he came back down to earth over the course of the campaign and proved that he is, in fact, human, missing a few field goals. Coming off a very impressive season, though, in which he nailed a whopping 7 field goals, 7 over 50-plus yards, including 3 over 60 yards. Like I said, no professional kicker in 2023 for the NFL came close to doing what Bates did. And near the end of his campaign, of course, he was 5 for 11, missing 5 of 11 field goals over the last 4 games, including the playoffs, which led him to finishing 21 of 28, kicking 75% on the year. Now, it also needs to be said that he was injured throughout the tail end of the season there. He did roll up an ankle, or it was reported that there was some sort of an ankle injury, and 1 kick was blocked. So all of those things need to be taken into consideration. Most of Bates' success, though, came at the Lions' home stadium at Ford Field, where he drilled 10 of 11 attempts. Away from Ford Field, though, Bates was 11 of 17, including 10 of 16 at outdoor facilities. That may throw a little caution to the wind for some people, no pun intended, but kicking outdoors seemed to have a little bit more of a challenging effect on Jake Bates. Maybe with some more professional training at the next level, some of those things can get figured out. So now let's get into the contract. The reason why everyone is probably watching this video, Bates' contract is for 2 years. So I did not expect the Lions to go out and sign Bates, longer than 1 season. I was expecting a tryout situation here, a minimal contract for 1 season, kind of a prove-it deal, come in and kick and see what you can do. But no. On the surface, this would indicate, a fairly sizable commitment by the Detroit Lions to Jake Bates. I mean, they're very serious about wanting him to come and win a position. So they committed for 2 seasons. However, not knowing the full breakdown just yet, as we always know about anything with NFL contracts, the devil is in the details. So until we get the full breakdown, we just don't know how much of a commitment or how large of a commitment the Detroit Lions really made. 2-year contract sounds great. That is a sizable commitment. But how much guaranteed money, if any, will be in this contract? So once again, welcome Jake Bates to the Detroit Lions. We're certainly excited. We hope that your injury obviously is recovered and you're ready to kick it out in the summer. Go One Pride, go Detroit Lions. We'll see y'all later.